Hi, this is Scott. Welcome back to another Hollinger team video blog. This video is for the first quarter of the year 2025 Waterfront Market Report. A little bit slow this year, except for Flathead, which we'll start it out with first. We have 7 sales so far this year for homes on Flathead Lake compared with 2 the year before, and 4 pending. So a fair amount of activity there. 33 active is low, but we'll probably see that pick up as far as the number of active properties that start coming on the market. And the other thing I would point out is the median sales price and the high and the low are all quite high. And so that's going to be an interesting thing to see how that evolves this coming year. Flathead Lake condos, probably not much to talk about there, other than there's a fair number for sale, but only 1 sale so far this year compared to 2 sales last year. So it hasn't been a house of fire there. If we go over to land, that's even quieter, I suppose, although there's not very much for sale, only 7 active home or vacant properties for sale there, and 1 sale this year, 1 last year, and 1 pending. So kind of quiet on the vacant land front. That typically will pick up more as we get into the summer. Then we get to all the rest of the lakes, and that's kind of interesting. There's a total of 13 active properties on all of those lakes, so not very many. And if we look at the sold compared to previous years, there's 3 that have sold this year compared to 6 last year, first quarter, and 2 pending sales. So pretty slow pace there. And just maybe if I looked at some of the previous active sales from, say, last year, there probably were not as many active listings. So we should see these numbers start to pick up later on in the year. And then last but not least, we always look at Flathead and Lake counties for the residential and land sales overall in those 2 counties. And if we look at that, really pretty similar solds, all 3 categories, and decent numbers for sale and pendings also. The one thing that maybe we talk about real quick there is that the number of homes for sale right now is about a 7-month inventory. In other words, all of those should turn over by the end of the year for sure. Condos, we have about a 12-month inventory, and so not all of those will sell by the end of this year unless that we see things substantially pick up. And then the land sales also, we're looking at about a 14-month for the land sales side of it. So everything's kind of been in a winter mode, but with spring here early this year, we're seeing certainly an uptick of things that are showing good signs in the real estate market. And a little bit of the stock market turmoil tends to have people move some of their money at least into real estate. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this. Please pass it on to your friends, and appreciate your viewing.